Et salut à toutes et à tous mes petits loups, c'est Tai, j'espère que vous allez bien et on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour le chapitre numéro 2, donc le second chapitre de Black Mirror 2, ça fait beaucoup de 2 dans la même phrase, vache. Donc, alors attends, où en étais-je mon loulou? Pendant la nuit, Fuller se fait assassiner et le commissaire Connelly vous rend visite. Il vous informe aussi qu'Angelina vient d'être arrêtée comme premier suspect. Vous mentionnez alors l'homme mystérieux. Tu te souviens, le fils de pute qu'on a vu un petit peu partout, au diner, à l'hôtel et tout là. Vous rejoignez le commissaire pour faire un portrait robot de cet homme. Au commissariat, photographiez la femme officier et le tableau des fugitifs. Alors, tu vois, il y a un petit Easter egg en plus. Alors, j'ai mis la caméra en bas à gauche, mes petits bonhommes. Normalement, j'ai remarqué qu'il n'y avait pas trop de texte en bas. Donc, ça devrait être cool.
No, it was more... Can't you just let me have a go at it?
Sure. Look, here are the various chin shapes and eyebrows and so on.
Yeah, I was watching you. I get the idea, okay?
You can change things using the arrows. When you're happy with it, click on save.
Alright, I've got it.
Okay. Let me know when you're finished.
Okay. The quicker the police find this guy, the quicker I can help Angelina. What did he look like again?
Alors voilà, la douille elle est là. Alors attends, utilisez les indications suivantes ainsi que le croquis. Alors attendez, bougez pas, tac. Ainsi que le croquis de dessin qui se trouve sur votre carnet pour faire le portrait. Ah, j'ai un... Attends, comment je peux regarder mon carnet? Faut que je quitte ce truc là. Ah, je peux sortir, regarder dans mon carnet.
No, it's not quite right. Can I take a break?
Yes, but just a little one. We need that photo fit.
Ouais, ça va, calme-toi. Alors, elle, je vais lui prendre une petite photo de la miss. Parce que je suis un gros pervers narcissique, totalement déglingué de la gueule, donc je photographie des policiers dans le commissariat sans demander aucune autorisation, c'est la base. Et le tableau des fugitifs qui est là, je suppose. Voilà. Ok, il a photographié la petite, on est bon. Ici, photo des fugitifs. Ah, t'as vu, c'est bien, on voit qu'il est mouillé, son blouson. Et on entend la pluie à l'extérieur. Donc, vu qu'il a fait le trajet dehors pour sortir de chez lui et venir ici, forcément, le gars est mouillé. Donc ça, tu vois, c'est un détail, mais ça a son importance, Lara. Ok, donc ça, c'est plutôt cool. Alors maintenant, on va se faire chier avec cette merde. Hop là, voilà. Alors, il faut utiliser les indications suivantes ainsi que le croquis de dessin qui se trouve sur votre carnet pour refaire le portrait. Ah oui, merde. Merde. Attends, j'ai pas vérifié le carnet. J'ai pas vérifié le carnet, mon loulou. Oh, ta gueule. Ah, c'est bon. Où est mon maudit carnet? Photo de Willow Creek. Ah, fais voir. 1969. Ok, d'accord, très bien, mon loulou, mais où est... Dans mon carnet. Ah, il est peut-être là-haut, le carnet. Ah, d'accord, ok. C'est ça aussi. Alors, attends, fais voir. Je dois faire le portrait robot du poursuivant d'Angelina. Nez, bouche, yeux. Alors, à quoi est-ce qu'il ressemblait? Où est-ce qu'il a noté ça, cet enculé? Vacances d'été. Alors attends, on est revenu à la première page. Ouais. Ah, un gars rôde dans le quartier. Je l'ai croisé au restaurant et je pense qu'il suit Angelina. Je vais devoir garder l'œil ouvert. Nanana. Voilà, c'est là, malheureusement. Alors, cheveux bruns, coiffé en arrière. Attends, putain, tu sais quoi? Je vais prendre en photo ça carrément. Je vais même pas me faire chier à faire des allers-retours. Alors, vas-y, c'est parti, mon loulou, pour le portrait robot. Voilà.
I've remembered something else.
Very good. Please.
Alors, déjà, R, donc c'est les cheveux, R. Alors, cheveux coiffés en arrière. Je déteste les portraits robots. Il y en avait un dans Fahrenheit, premier du nom. Bah oui, de toute façon, il y en a eu qu'un, je suis trop con. Mais dans Fahrenheit, donc je dirais que c'est ça, la coupe en arrière. Après, c'est un nez court et étroit, quoi. Ah non, attends. On va pas toucher à ça, on va faire ça. Hop. Ah, je sais pas, on dirait ça, court et étroit, ça doit être ça. Alors, avec des rides sur les yeux enfoncés. Un peu comme ça, alors. Dans mes souvenirs, ça ressemblait plus ou moins à ça. Sourcils noirs. Ouais, c'est bien ça. Lèvres fines, petite moustache. Eh ben, ça ressemble grave à ça, en fait. Je vais sauver ça. Et les joues légèrement tombantes. Là, elles sont tombantes, t'es d'accord? Je suppose... Dans mes souvenirs, parce qu'on le voit pas longtemps de face, tu sais, on le voit quand il se trouve à l'hôtel, là. Il se retourne vite fait, je crois qu'il nous aperçoit dans les escaliers et il se barre. Et franchement, c'est la seule fraction de seconde, ma gueule, où tu le vois de face, le gars. C'est quoi, je vais le sauver comme ça.
Are you done?
I don't know. It's still not really
Ah,
done.
putain, c'est chaud.
Just think about it a bit longer.
I wrote down a few.
Mais ouais, t'avais noté quelques remarques dans ton carnet, mais pète pas les couilles non plus, mec.
I've remembered something else.
Very good. Please.
Cheveux bruns en arrière. Bah ouais, mais... Ils sont marrants, eux. Ça serait ça, alors? Eh, tu sais quoi? Regarde, frérot. On va pas se faire chier. On va tester chaque coupe de cheveux.
Have you got it?
No.
Not as easy as it...
Very funny. I've remembered something else.
Very good.
On va essayer ça. Le nez, c'est peut-être ça. Attends, c'est peut-être même ça, en fait. Et le nez comme ça.
So?
Ah,
C'est lui,
that's
voilà.
him. The guy that followed me.
Nickel,
in
mes
the
petits
email
loups.
like that.
I don't know him. Perhaps a tourist. You also said he spoke with an accent.
Exactly. What now?
We'll post the pictures around town and invite the gentleman in for a talk.
And Angelina?
Yes, well, she's...
Oh, Angelina!
Darren! It wasn't me! You've got to get me out of here. They want to pin this on me.
I know, but we'll get this sorted out.
They want to charge me this afternoon. You've got to somehow...
Come on, Miss Morgan.
Darren!
I'll get you out of here. I'll think of something.
Come on, Darren.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna find out what's going on here. She is innocent. What was her motive?
That's the thing, we don't know.
Look, others had a motive. Fuller blackmailed people.
Is that so?
Mrs. Biba from the diner, she paid Fuller. Lots of money.
How do you know that?
Is that important? She had a motive. And what about that guy? He was at Fuller's yesterday.
We didn't find any money in Fuller's store, and this gentleman's a witness, nothing else. As far as the alleged blackmailing is concerned, have you any evidence?
Evidence? Ask Mrs. Biba.
And she's gonna tell us if she was blackmailed by Fuller?
She put her under pressure.
Based on your speculation? No, that's not enough. We need evidence. Or at least something that would suggest blackmail before we can move on it. And until then, our only suspect is over there behind bars.
Fine, then I'll get a hold of the evidence. Where do I start? I need evidence that Fuller was a blackmailer. But what did he blackmail Mrs. Biba with? And was it just her or were there others? I bet the secret door in his basement has something to do with it. But how do I open it? Has Fuller still got the key on him? I've got to find out.
Ok, alors on sait qu'il faisait chanter Madame Biba. Ah oui, faut déjà sortir. Donc ça fait d'elle une suspecte potentielle. Donc du coup, il faut qu'on retourne au diner.
Suppose it's fitting somehow.
Ah voilà, chez moi aussi, IRL il pleut, donc ça fait bien plaisir qu'il pleuve là. Alors on va au diner. On doit voir Biba jeter une lettre apparemment en morceaux dans la poubelle. Et il va falloir qu'on reconstitue la lettre, t'as compris, comme la photo de James qu'on avait trouvée dans la cheminée dans Black Mirror 1. Voilà. Putain, la meuf, on se connaît quand même pas, elle dit « Salut Darren, comment tu vas ?» Elle passe devant toi et t'ignore fort.
Losing the trash, huh? It's worth a try. Oh, man, that stinks. So, what do we got here? A trash bag with leftovers. Packaging, paper towels. Hey, torn up pieces of paper.
Alors voilà les morceaux de la foutue lettre.
Those are the paper snippets out of the trash can at the diner. Let's see if I can put them back together.
Oh putain, on va bien s'amuser, belle élue. Ah, en plus, on peut changer le sens là. Ouais, ok, très très bien. Ah bah oui, mais on pouvait aussi avant. Je suis con. Donc là, c'est à droite. Ok. Alors pour ça, il n'y a pas de solution, ma gueule, tu t'en doutes. Hein. C'est toi et ton sens de la logique. La logisme. Donc ça, c'est un coin. Ok. Alors bon, moi, ma technique, c'est déjà de tous les éparpiller pour voir à quoi ça ressemble. Donc au début, ça n'a aucun putain de sens. Voilà, ça c'est vers le haut, puisque on est bien d'accord. Voilà. Tac. Ah, de Dieu. On a bien s'abuser, petit. En plus, il y a des tout petits morceaux bien relous à assembler. Hop. Alors ça, je dirais bien que c'est en bas à gauche. Genre, je sais pas, par là, on va dire. Attends, je vais faire de la plage. Ça, je vais le mettre là. Je vais le mettre là, je vais le mettre là. Là, on est bien d'accord. Ça doit être une partie du haut, je suppose. Bon, déjà, il faut se fier aux bordures, ma gueule, hein, parce que sinon, c'est compliqué. Donc lui, il va déjà ici. Normalement, hein, on dirait qu'il va là, lui. Ah, ça, c'est... Ensuite, il me faut le côté gauche. Ah, attends, le côté gauche, où est-ce que ça pourrait être? Il est là. Nekalaga. Là. Ah. C'est celui-là aussi. Tac. Ah non. C'est celui-là. Après, ici, c'est la forme qui correspond. Tac, 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 tac. Un grand morceau déchiré, c'est là. C'est pas bon. Ici, il y a un bordel. Ah, ça se pourrait que ça soit ça. Ah non. Nananana. Elle est bien à l'endroit. Voilà, ça va là. Bon, les tout petits morceaux en dernier. On va même pas se faire chier avec cette merde parce que, vas-y mon gars. Oh, nom de Dieu. Putain, mais la vache. Ils ont quand même une sacrée technique, ma gueule, pour déchirer les lettres, hein, dans ce putain de jeu. Vache.
Yeah, I think it's a letter from Fuller to Mrs. Bible. Maybe even the one I stuck in her hand yesterday. Dearest Claire, I'm a little disappointed that you don't...
Putain, et c'est pas sous-titré, mec. Mais les mecs, ils ont bossé comme des porcs, en fait, sur ce jeu-là. Déjà, c'est pas les mêmes développeurs, les gars. Je tenais à vous le dire aussi, j'ai vérifié hier. Et en fait, c'est, comment dirais-je, c'est... de base, c'est micro-application, mais c'est un studio, tu vois, une sous-filière de chez eux qui ont développé celui-ci. Je sais plus comment il s'appelle, Burberry, je sais plus quoi. Leur nom. Ils ont franchement bâclé le truc, quoi. T'as pas de langue française, tout n'est pas sous-titré, le volume des voix, y a aucun niveau de fait. T'as l'ambiance du jeu qui est beaucoup plus fort que les dialogues, enfin c'est... Ça n'a aucun sens, clairement. Donc je veux dire, quand t'es bloqué comme ça, tu vois, par exemple, genre tu cherches, t'as des informations importantes dans la lettre, et au final tu sais pas de quoi il s'agit vraiment, quoi, donc bon... C'est un petit peu chelou leur délire, je trouve. Ok. F comme Fuller, wesh.
That's at least evidence that Fuller was blackmailing Mrs. Biber. 15 Ben Franklins is $1,500. But is that gonna be enough for the cops? They're gonna ask her what he was blackmailing her with. And if they ask her, Bible will deny everything. I've got to find out what Fuller was using to blackmail her. I'm sure that the answer is behind that secret door.
Ok, c'est parti. Donc là maintenant, on retourne au commissariat dans la foulée. Où est le commissariat déjà? Putain, je suis pas habitué encore à la carte, c'est trop chelou. Ah bah le commissariat est là. Voilà. Et donc il faut que je parle à l'officier. Alors attends, faut pas se tromper, je crois. Ouais, au commissaire, donc c'est lui.
Fuller had a skeleton in his closet, did you know that?
I wouldn't be surprised. You got any details?
I think he blackmailed people.
Really? That's a serious allegation.
I've got no evidence, but I'm gonna get some.
Don't do anything foolish. You'd be better off not getting in the way of my investigations.
I won't. I'll search in the right places. You really believe Angelina murdered Fuller?
It hasn't got much to do with believe. We walked in on her standing over the victim, covered in blood with the murder weapon in her hand.
Why were you there anyway?
You mean in the middle of the night? Well, we got a tip-off.
One? And that's not suspicious?
Yes. That's the reason why I want to find your mysterious stranger.
Do you think he made the tip-off?
Possibly. It was an anonymous caller who said something about a break-in at Fuller's. If the stranger had really been following Miss Morgan, he might have seen her entering the photo store and then notified us.
Or he set a trap for her.
Yeah, well, we can only speculate until we found the witness.
Do you know that my mother almost died yesterday?
No, I didn't know that. What happened?
She tripped and cracked her head open.
Oh. I'm really sorry about that. Tell her from me to get well soon.
Don't you find it even a bit strange that this Brit appears out of nowhere and the next day we got a corpse and a serious injury?
Are you suggesting that her accident wasn't an accident?
I don't know.
I don't think we should start hunting around for possible crimes, Darren. We've got a very real crime to solve here.
Have you found Angelina's pursuer yet?
No, not yet. Talk to Sergeant Kinney. She's leading the search.
Good. I'm convinced that Brit set up a trap for Angelina.
If you say so.
What's wrong with that theory?
The same that's wrong with the theory that Fuller was attacked by vampires. It's not very believable. What reasons did the English guy have to murder Fuller and frame Angelina with it?
That's exactly what I'm gonna find out.
If you say so.
What would you say if I showed you a blackmail letter from Fuller?
I would say that despite my warnings, you haven't kept your nose out of this business.
And if I found the letter in a public trash can?
Then I'd ask you if you had any evidence that the letter's from Fuller. A letter in a trash can be from anyone. And the fact that you, of all people, found it doesn't really speak for its authenticity.
Alright then. So I haven't found a blackmail letter. I've got to get into this secret room. There'll be evidence that Fuller blackmailed Mrs. Biber in there.
Alors là maintenant on va chez Eddie les gars, il faut qu'on lui rende son projecteur. Putain mais quel temps de merde. Hop.
What's with my slide projector?
Don't worry, got it here.
Is it broken?
No, but old and battered as ever. What do you need the projector for anyway? You're blind.
You just look after your own junk.
Le vieux con.
Do you know this man?
You want to play me for a sucker?
Oh, sorry. Have you heard what happened to Fuller?
Sure. The police was here. Wanted to know if I heard anything.
Did you?
I got ears like a lynx, but it was raining. When the rain falls on that tin roof out my window, I can't hear nothing else.
The police have arrested an innocent woman.
It happened.
I'm gonna prove that she's innocent.
Is she that pretty?
She's damn pretty. But that's not why I'm doing it.
Whatever. You would have helped a 60-year-old wrinkly biddy in just the same way.
Quel bâtard.
But it don't matter in the end. The strong gotta help the weak. It's your duty to get her out of there.
Will you help me?
If I can.
Ok les gars, donc maintenant on ressort du magasin de chez Eddie. Alors il faut qu'on passe dans l'arrière-cour de chez Fuller. On va vérifier que la porte est bien scellée et on va rentrer par le saut de loup là.
Damn it. Police has sealed the door and secured it with a lock. I can't get into the house without breaking the seal. That probably wouldn't be a good idea. The police would find out sooner or later and know that I'd stolen evidence from the crime scene. That surely wouldn't help Angelina.
Ok, donc il faut utiliser ça plus la barre. Alors attends, on va déjà faire ça. Utiliser la corde déjà sur la grille.
I'll tie the rope to the window grill and the basement grill.
Voilà, et ensuite il va falloir utiliser le morceau de tôle qu'on a dans l'inventaire pour faire une sorte de poignée pour tirer dessus.
Hey, if it worked in ancient Egypt, it should work here.
Voilà, il va la nouer en faisant un tour. Ouais, on est d'accord. Nickel.
My private doorway to Fuller's realm. Beaten by a centuries-old technique. Shame on you.
Ok, on est bon les gars. Alors, nous voilà chez Fuller. Alors attends, parce que ici... Donc on va vers la porte
Fuller's
secrète.
secret door is behind this photographic screen. But it could cause some trouble with the cops if I bust it. There has to be some kind of a knack to get
D'ouvrir les pinces. De quoi parles-tu, mon loulou?
some photo of a beach.
Attends. Parce que là, c'est pas clair non plus. Aller vers la porte secrète et enlever le morceau de parquet. Puis monter sur la balance. Ah oui, d'accord, c'est là, ok. Tant pour moi.
When you stand here, it feels like what? Something like when you see in the dock, and as you stand on a set of mechanical weighing scales, everything slides slightly back and forth. The floor gives a little as you stand on it. Could it really be a set of scales? Would that fit in with a secret door?
Ok, donc on découvre une balance.
I bet this is a weighing scale. I bet this is a weighing. I bet this is a weighing.
Ok, alors attends.
I bet this is a weighing scale. I bet this is a weighing.
Donc, du coup, il faut qu'on remonte apparemment. Il faut prendre en photo le traçage au sol de la police scientifique du corps de fouleur dans la chambre noire.
Find anything that the police missed. They've examined this area carefully.
Voilà, donc ici, petit Mister Egg des familles, hop. Il a été assassiné ici, il était en train de développer des photos, peut-être le gars. De là, on ressort par où nous sommes entrés, et il va falloir récupérer la barre, les gars, en sortant. Donc n'oubliez pas. Je sais pas à quoi elle va servir, mais il faut impérativement qu'on la récupère avec nous. Elle est là. Hop, barre en métal. Et ensuite, direction l'hôpital.
Perhaps I can use it a second time.
Voilà. Nickel. Hop, direction l'hôpital. Faut aller voir la daronne maintenant. Et j'essaie de rentrer dans la morgue pour me faire arrêter par le mec.
Yes.
Hello.
Are you delivering something?
Yes.
Delivery note.
I must have forgot it.
Well, go and get it.
Oh, of course.
Ah oui, d'accord. Donc il ne veut pas me laisser rentrer si j'ai pas de bon de livraison, évidemment. Les bons de livraison sont ici. Donc faut déjà parler à la fermière. Il va falloir lui faire un coup de vis.
Hello, Mr. Michaels. What can I do for you?
On va déjà épuiser tous les sujets de conversation.
How's my mother today?
No change. Her vital signs are all okay, but she is still comatose like before.
So we can only wait.
It looks that way.
Has the guy who inquired about my mother been here again?
No, at least not on my shift.
And please, can you tell the other nurses that they should keep an eye out for this guy? The police are looking for him.
I know. The police faxed through a photo fit picture.
Good. You heard what happened to Fuller?
Oh, yes. Beatrix told me. They brought him in here this morning, covered in blood.
Did you know Fuller?
Not personally.
What do you mean by that?
I'd heard of him. You... Okay, listen. I'll tell you. As a woman, it wasn't an especially good idea to have your picture taken by him.
Why not?
He was a creep. And was not supposed to be able to keep his hands to himself. That sort of thing gets around, of course.
What's up with your security guy? Does he think he's guarding a bank or something?
Oh, him. If you ask me, he's not all quite there. Back there is the morgue, a few storage rooms, the laundry, and the garage. Don't know why it has to be so secure. This here is Bideford. Nothing gets stolen here.
Oh, just a few people get butchered, that's all.
But only extremely rarely. Oh, sorry. We shouldn't joke about it.
You don't seem to be too worried.
I'm not scared. That was the first murder here for years. I don't think such a thing will happen again quite so soon.
That's reasonable. Who's allowed access to the morgue?
Hospital employees, of course. And the police.
And how does the security guy recognize the employees?
You want to sneak in there? You got no chance. Good old Dick knows everyone here.
Oh, it's impossible for him to know everybody who comes through these doors.
Well, okay. Not the delivery guys. But he knows the employees better than they know themselves. I get the feeling he's taken a peek in the personnel files.
Thanks very much for the information.
No problem.
Ok, donc maintenant, on va voir la daronne et va falloir débrancher la putain de balance ici.
Better leave the scales here. What would I do with scales? I'm standing here in front of my mother who's lying in a coma, and all I can think of is her lying to me about her accident. Just what kind of a person am I?
Ouais, j'ai oublié de faire un truc, j'ai oublié de cliquer sur le bon de livraison ici.
There's a delivery note for liquid soap.
Voilà, il fallait déjà observer ce truc-là. Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres sujets à épuiser?
Sincerity and starry-eyed idealism always annoyed me. I always had an honest and decent example in my mind's eye, if I wasn't being perfect myself.
Ça, tu m'étonnes.
Now I'm sure that she lied to me, and I'm even more unhappy about that. What else is she hiding from me? And why? I'd better leave the scales here. What would I do? A set of scales? Maybe for overweight patients? They certainly look a bit more solid than the ones you have in your bathroom at home.
Alors attends. Alors attends, faut débrancher les câbles du moniteur et saisir la balance, c'est ça?
There are a few cables hanging down the side of the unit, mostly to the sensors attached to my mother. The monitor shows. The machine only monitors my mom's vital functions, so it doesn't matter if I loosen a cable here. I'd better leave the scales here. What would I do?
Là, je peux prendre le bon de livraison parce que ça a appelé l'infirmière. Vas-y, prends-le, mon loulou. Voilà. Ensuite, on va retourner ici. Et là, est-ce que je peux prendre la balance maintenant? Ah non, il veut pas la prendre. Hein. Il ne veut pas la prendre. Bon, c'est pas grave. On va déjà aller à la morgue, alors.
Yes.
Hello.
Are you delivering something?
Yes.
Delivery note. Whatever.
I'll be off then.
Hey, not so fast. What you delivering there?
Liquid soap?
So, where is it?
Huh?
Where is the package?
Oh, what a klutz. I left it in the car.
Man, unbelievable. In my day, I would have never gotten away with that kind of thing.
Oh, no. Does that mean I'll never be able to become a security guy now? I'll get the box.
Ok, ce qui est étrange, c'est que dans la soluce énumérée sous mes yeux là, on peut saisir la balance. Alors que là, il nous dit clairement que qu'est-ce qui branle d'une balance. Bon, allez, tu sais quoi? C'est pas bien grave.
Yes.
Hello.
Are you delivering something?
Yes.
Delivery note.
I'll be off then.
Hey, not so
Ah, allez, mon gars.
Oh,
C'est bon,
I'll get the
mec.
box.
Alors là les gars, petite chose à savoir, il faut qu'on aille récupérer... Alors attends, c'est pas le bon endroit, faut qu'on aille au bureau de poste. Putain, ah mais je me trompe, c'est pas vrai. Bon vas-y, on y va à la pince. Voilà, il y a un carton ici, on prend le carton.
Package. Looks like someone's unpacked the shipment here and left the packaging. Some people.
Voilà, on a le carton maintenant. On va pouvoir rentrer à la morgue. Alors attends, hop, petit voyage rapide des familles. Voilà, nickel.
Yes.
Hello.
Are you delivering something?
Yes.
Delivery note. Whatever. The package?
I've got it here.
Okay.
Can I go in now?
No, you can't. Where's your pass?
My what?
Your visitor's pass? You have to get a visitor's pass back there.
Oh, come on. What is this garbage? I just want to take my package to the mortuary.
And you need a pass to do that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
You could say so.
I'd think about that if I were you.
Ok, donc du coup il va falloir qu'on se démerde pour récupérer le badge du docteur Newhouse. Et pour ce faire il faut retourner chez Biba. Donc tu sais quoi, même traverser la place ça me casse les couilles. Hop. Ok.
Excuse me, Dr. Newhouse.
Hello, yes?
What can you tell me about Mrs. Biba? And do you know her husband?
Oh. Now, a person shouldn't speak ill of others, but her husband... He's a very unpleasant fellow. He was a big deal in the football team at high school, and Mrs. Biba married him young. Yes, I think she imagined her life turning out some other way.
Like how?
Now, she works hard in the diner. She probably does the work of about 3 people, but I don't think it makes a great deal of money. And her husband, well, let's leave it at that. They certainly don't have a lot of money, just a lot of work. And no love.
Uh-huh. So, a crazy good time guy like yourself can surely tell me where all the action is. Here in Biddeford?
Dear me, no. You got me wrong there. I could perhaps give you a few tips on which are the most interesting evening courses at the community center.
No thanks. I'll pass on that one.
I thought you might. Hey, we do put on a disco for young folks every 2 weeks. But I suspect you've rather grown out of all that too.
I don't think I was ever that age. Discos, bars, parties. I was never into that sort of thing.
Your mother mentioned that. You were rather more of a loner, yes?
I've no idea where she got that from.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't intend to.
So, to sum up then, in Biddeford, you're best off being over 50 or dead. Might just suit me.
What? Being over 50?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know how my mother is? Or should I ask someone in the hospital?
I've already seen your mother today, Darren. No change. And I think we ought to take that as a good sign.
Are there good medical reasons for thinking that? Or is that just wishful thinking?
Optimism never hurts.
So it's just wishful thinking then.
Darren.
Thanks, Doc. Have you ever seen this guy? He was in the hospital yesterday.
In the hospital? I don't think I saw him. Why didn't you ask the nursing sister?
He was here in the diner, too.
That's right. I think he was talking to Mrs. Biba.
Did you notice anything else?
Afraid not.
So how was old fella killed then?
Oh, I'm afraid I'm not allowed to tell you anything. They're still investigating.
What? You think I'd tell the press? I did used to work for him, and I'd like to know what happened.
Well, okay then. He was stabbed.
And more exactly?
He was stabbed nearly a dozen times. Not a nice sight.
Did he bleed to death?
Not necessarily. Could have been shock. Could well have been that some vital organs were injured.
Huh. So looks like Fuller had a pretty free choice of how he checked out. Somebody wanted to cover all the bases for him.
Darren, you really shouldn't speak of the dead like that.
I'm not interested in the dead. I'm interested in the murderer. As I understand it, there's also a department in the health center for the less mobile. A morgue.
Yes, that's right. This is a small town. We doctors at the health center are also responsible for checking corpses.
So don't you have to have special training for that?
If there's even just the slightest sign of a crime, then we get an experienced pathologist over from Portland.
So that means that Fuller still hasn't been looked at.
Right now, we're waiting for the pathologist. We've only prepared him.
Do the nurses sometimes stick their fingers in the deceased's personal effects?
Outrageous! Of course not. These things are properly stored away in the morgue, as they should be.
Thank you. So, are the crops in Biddeford any good?
How do you mean that?
Do you trust them to find the killer?
I'm sure they'll do their best.
Oh, right.
We've never had a case like this before.
Oh, so you don't reckon it's such a bad thing if they've got the wrong person, since they still have to practice?
I'm sure that the captain will solve the case.
What's that ID you're wearing there?
It's from the hospital.
Don't they know you're a doctor there? They can't have that many staff.
I said the same thing to the admin people. But Dick, the security guard, insists on it. He's very meticulous. And apparently can't recognize faces.
Can you tell me something about the security guy at the hospital? I find him kind of interesting.
He used to be a police officer. He was, there were a few problems. So, when he couldn't be a police officer anymore, he became a security guard. Where do you know him from?
He was in the diner yesterday.
Oh, right. But strange as it may seem, I believe he lives for his job.
He lives for that? Being a security guy.
He takes his job very seriously. Sometimes too seriously.
Well, that's it for now, I guess.
If you've got any more things you want to ask, just come and find me.
Ok les loulous, alors maintenant, je vais parler à Biba. Oh, t'as vu, elle a une trace sur le visage. Fuller l'aurait tabassé, regarde.
So where was your husband last night?
Il va falloir qu'on commande un café.
What's that got to do with you?
What's that with him and Fuller?
I'm asking you.
This weird guy, the one who bumped into me yesterday, have you seen him again?
The guy from yesterday? Sure, I think I'd remember him.
This guy.
Oh, him. Nope. I haven't seen him again since he was in here questioning me.
What did he want?
He was asking after Miss so-and-so.
Miss Angelina Morgan?
Could be.
And you haven't seen him again?
Nope.
Will you tell me if you do?
Maybe.
So friendly. What's happened to your eye? Let me guess. You fell down the stairs.
Yes.
And your husband was standing at the bottom doing his boxing training.
What's this got to do with you?
I just don't understand it. How often does this happen?
Not often. Just sometimes.
Maybe you ought to move to a bungalow without stairs.
Yeah, you think you can give me advice? You married?
You trade in your pride when you do that?
You've never been in love. If you had, you'd never ask that. Okay, what do you want to drink?
Is it too early for a whiskey? What do you think? Mrs. Biba?
Putain, les dialogues, c'est pénible avec elle. Au milieu des dialogues, la meuf se rebarre, faut la réappeler et tout. Casse les couilles.
Haven't you heard what's happened to Fuller?
Yes. But I don't want to talk about it.
Why not? You hated him. Maybe your life will be a bit easier now without him around anymore.
How can you say that? He's been murdered. You're making it look like I wanted that to happen to him.
Did you then?
No!
After everything he did to you?
What do you know about that?
Oh, a little.
Nothing. You don't know a thing. And if there is anything, you save it for yourself.
Or what? The same thing that happened to Fuller will happen to me?
Get out.
Putain, elle a casse-couille de base. Mais reviens là, connasse, là. Fatigante, celle-là.
So, are 15 Ben Franklins enough of a motive for murder?
What?
The $1,500 you had to pay Fuller.
Get out of here. You just can't. You don't.
Have any evidence? Could be I do. It's about time the truth got shook out.
I didn't murder Fuller.
Where were you when it happened?
So now you're a cop.
Would you prefer it if I go to the cops on this?
I was at home.
Alone?
With my husband.
I believe you. That shiner you have there says it all. A girl I know is being suspected of having killed Fuller.
I'm sorry about that.
Yes, she was lured into a trap. She has no motive. She also wasn't being blackmailed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was Fuller blackmailing anyone else? Did anyone else have a motive apart from you?
Oh, you've got nerve. I wasn't being blackmailed. Listen, I'm sorry about what happened to your friend. But if she's not guilty, then she won't be held for long now, will she? And I don't know anything about blackmail.
Huh. So you don't want to help me get an innocent girl out of jail?
I can't.
Psst.
Putain, elle la laisse rebarrer, cette pouffonne de base. Putain.
Hey, can I get a pot of coffee?
Épuisante, cette meuf.
On its way.
Vache. Alors. Une fois que j'ai le kawa en main, faut que j'aille le renverser sur le dock. Ok. Alors voilà. Où est ma tasse à café? Elle est là, hop, tac. Je la renverse sur le dock. Ensuite, Biba va poser la blouse du dock sur le comptoir. Pendant que lui va aller se nettoyer aux toilettes, va falloir subtiliser le badge à ce moment-là, les gars.
What?
Oh man, sorry. It was an accident. Sorry.
It's all right. Your thoughts are elsewhere.
Bon, jusqu'à là, on est bon. Allez, va me chercher la veste du dock, nom de Dieu.
Oh, give it here, Dr. Newhouse. I'll rinse out the stain.
Thanks.
No harm meant.
No damage. I just gotta keep it cool.
Voilà. Faut attendre qu'elle se baisse ici, les gars, pour pouvoir subtiliser le badge.
Now that's why
Ah.
coffee stain. And the idea.
Mais oui, mais au lieu de parler, prends-le, ton putain de badge. Vache.
So now I've got some ID. Excellent. Security guy at the morgue.
Ok, dans la foulée, on retourne à l'hostocache. Allez, c'est parti, monte tapadam. Hop. Voilà.
Yes.
Hello.
Are you delivering something?
Yes.
Delivery note. Whatever. The package?
I've got it here.
Okay.
Can I go in now? I've got a pass as well.
All right then. You could go in.
Putain, lui, c'est un relou de base. Alors attends, parce que ici, il y a masse de trucs à faire, frérot. Entrez maintenant dans la morgue et prenez la seringue qui se trouve sur la partie inférieure du chariot. Donc là, ok.
A syringe. Quite a size. I guess any remaining fluids are sucked up with that. I certainly wouldn't want my flu shot injected with it.
Ensuite, on va photographier le cadavri... la cadavrie, carrément. Comment vous dites? Un cadavier, merci. Yeah. Alors. Voilà, un petit Mr. Egg au passage. Donc on va combiner le laxatif avec la seringue maintenant. Putain, le mec fait des mélanges de ouf. Hop. Merde. Vache. Voilà. Et ensuite, il faut combiner le tout avec notre bouteille de soda. Ça va faire une réaction chelou, je pense. Voilà. Ok, faut que j'examine les bloc-notes. Ah, ça doit être cela, ok.
Clipboards in total. Let's see. There are lists of the personal belongings each dead person had on them, but there are no names. There's 394 written on the first one.
Nous, on cherche le numéro 448.
Here relate to the numbers on the boxes. That means if I can work out which of these lists belong to Fuller, then I know which box his stuff is in. Number 390 hairbrush. That's hardly gonna be the number 400 wallet. Oh wait, a wedding ring. Full. Number 430 credit card. No. Number 448 wallet.
Voilà.
Driver's license, credit card, keys, bills. I wouldn't rule that out as being Fuller's, but I'm not certain.
Bah attends, on va aller voir direct l'étiquette qu'il a sur le pied alors à ce moment-là. Corps de Fuller, voilà.
Not a pretty sight. Fuller's body's peppered with stab wounds. They've undressed him. I won't find any clues here.
Ouais, mais au pied, mec, il a une étiquette.
Whoever it was, he must have been out of his mind. Number 400 wallet. I wouldn't rule that out as being Fuller's. Number 4 wall. I wouldn't rule that. Boxes. They appear to be airtight. There's a number stuck to every box. I've got no idea which box is Fuller's. I can hardly search through all these boxes in the hope of finding it. The security guy outside's gonna stop. I've got no idea.
D'accord, donc attends.
Number 400 wallet, driver's license. I wouldn't rule that out as being.
Attends, c'est bizarre.
I've got no idea which box.
C'est chelou parce qu'ils disent examinez le bloc-notes et lisez-les pour trouver le 448 qui correspond à Fuller. Examinez les boîtes et fouillez celle de Fuller pour prendre les clés. Bah, on va cliquer sur toutes les boîtes.
I've got no idea. 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 I've got no idea.
D'accord, on va fouiller les boîtes quoi.
I've got no idea.
Oh ta gueule, la putain de tes morts.
Either they assume that Biddeford's population will reach 50,000, or the number of cold drawers is quite over the top. Half the town would have to have a collective heart attack. Thousands of people die every year from infections they pick up in hospitals. Makes me wonder if hygiene hysteria is the better way to go. The cleaning agents they use aren't so innocuous themselves, and the viruses are getting more and more resilient. Well, it's all really clean here, but ultimately a dead person makes less mess than a living one. Yeah, well. A metal buyer. The edges are bent upwards so no blood drips on the floor. It's got wheels and seems a bit rickety. There's a buyer, just like the one out in the hall. A metal. It's probably taken. There's a buyer, just like the.
Attends, je comprends pas. Faut lire tous les blocs-notes alors?
Number 399. Knife, torch, ski mask, skeleton keys. Unless Fuller was about to set off on a secret thieving trip when he was murdered. Number 404. Driver's license, photos, small change, a pacifier. Definitely not Fuller. Number 448. That's the only box left. It's gotta be it.
D'accord, fallait regarder tout ça.
Fuller's box is number 448. But where is it? That's Fuller's box.
Voilà. Putain, quel bordel.
Fuller's keys. Those could be useful. Hey, and here's his wallet. Driver's license, a few dollars, credit card, a few bills. But no secret numbers or anything like that. I think I'll take the keys. The wallet and the rest of that stuff is of no use to me. There's nothing more of interest in it. That's Fuller's keys. Keys for the store, his apartment, mailbox, automobile, and... that's interesting. That's no ordinary key. It's a small hexagonal brass stick. Looks almost like a winding up key for a clockwork toy.
Ok, maintenant on va filer le soda au gardien pour l'occuper. Donc à mon avis il va se mettre à chier dans tous les coins, le con. Avec ce que j'ai mis de laxatif dedans, mon loulou, ça devrait aider le transit. Dis donc. Alors, hop. The soda wash. Pas maintenant.
I don't mean to disturb you.
D'accord. Je ne comprends
I
pas.
don't mean to disturb you.
Attends. Sortez ensuite de la morgue et donnez la bouteille de soda au gardien pour l'occuper.
I don't need much more. New and only available for a limited time, soda with laxative. Yummy. Better not now.
Pas maintenant, mais alors quand?
I don't mean...
Hey!
I've forgotten something else.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce délire?
A metal buyer. It's probably taken...
Pourquoi je peux pas lui filer le soda une fois de plus? C'est incroyable ça.
I'd rather not do that. Whoever it was, he must have been out of his mind. I'd rather not do. I'd rather not. There's a buyer, just like the one out in the hall. I think it's for transporting the corpses. A metal buyer. It's probably taken...
Attends, peut-être que maintenant je peux enfin prendre la balance alors.
I'd better leave the
Il faut mieux la laisser
scales
la
here.
balance ici. Qu'est-ce que je vais faire
What
d'une
can I
balance?
do with scales?
Mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ce délire, nom de Dieu?
A set of... I'd better...
Attends, c'est louche.
Better not now.
Non mais c'est ultra louche quoi. On a tout fait, le mec te dit et sortez de la morgue et donnez le laxatif au mec.
I don't mean to disturb...
Alors que tu ne peux pas interagir avec lui, c'est génial ça.
New and only available for a limited...
Le mec se balade avec des morceaux de tranches de pain de mie dans les poches quoi, normal.
Better not now.
Ok. Non mais comment on récupère la... En fait je t'explique, la balance va nous servir à savoir combien Fuller pèse pour pouvoir trouver le bon poids, tu sais, et rentrer dans sa salle secrète. En gros ça sert à ça, tu vois. Mais on apprend comment en fait?
No change. She's breathing peacefully and evenly, but no sign that she's conscious of what's going on around her. No change. No change. I'd better leave the scales, a set of scales.
Ça n'a vraiment aucun
The
sens.
monitor shows my mother's vital. I'd better leave the scales here.
Oh putain, il commence à me péter les couilles cet enculé. Ou alors, peut-être que ce qu'on nous dit pas, c'est qu'il faut déjà aller chez Fuller.
I've used this door for the last time. If I want to get into the shop,
J'ai peut-être mal examiné le pesoir. Hein.
I bet this is a weighing scale. I bet this is a weighing scale. I bet this is a weighing. That's Fuller's keys. Keys for the store, his apartment, mailbox, automobile, and... That's interesting. That's no ordinary key. It's a small hexagonal brass stick. Looks almost like a winding up key for a clockwork toy.
C'est sa pendule à coucou là. Je suis sûr que ça va là-dessus ça.
A cheapo old-time cuckoo clock. A testament to Fuller's fine taste for stylish interior decoration.
Bon bah voilà.
Let's see what happens when I turn the key. Okay. So I've wound up the clock. Now I'm pushing the key in. Oops, it clicked. It sounds like it adjusted something inside the clock. What the? What's this then? This box was hidden in the clock. Now let's see what's in here.
Des photos cheloues.
Huh. 4 negatives.
Ah, des négatifs, ok.
That's 4 negatives which have been cut out, but the photos don't seem to have come to anything. There are some faults in the exposure. They look like bars or stripes. A few horizontal, a few vertical, and they're arranged differently on each negative. I can't see anything else other than that. That's 4 negatives which have been cut out, but the photos don't seem to have few horizontal, a few vertical, and they're arranged differently on each negative.
D'accord, bon on a récupéré les négatifs. Ça nous dit, par contre ça nous dit archi
The
pas.
box was hidden in the
Attends.
clock. It must have a pretty sophisticated.
Pourquoi je peux encore cliquer
I don't
dessus
think
alors?
there's anything else hidden in there. Now it's just an ugly clock.
D'accord.
I think I'll leave the cuckoo clock alone. I think I'll leave.
Tu vois, quand t'as utilisé tous les sujets, l'aiguille, putain, le pointeur ne devrait plus passer au rouge, quoi. Parce que j'avoue que ça t'induit en erreur. Tu te dis, mais j'ai oublié de faire quelque chose ici, ou comment ça se passe?
There's nothing more that interests me.
Il n'y a rien de plus ici. Ok. Donc le mec dans la soluce a oublié de stipuler comment on récupérait cette putain de pendule. Cette putain de personne,
Police
wesh.
seem to have left the light on. Or Fuller had another photo shoot yesterday, and the police didn't want to change anything.
D'accord.
Whoa. I think I need more sleep. This is where Fuller's body must have been lying. Everything covered covered in blood. An old, rather battered locker. Water and all sorts of other liquids have splashed on its door.
Bon, on sait qu'ici, on a plus rien à vérifier déjà. Du coup, j'ai plus les clés de fouleur. Vers la rue, non, on peut pas fouiller la boîte aux lettres. Ça, c'est les porte-4, on en a rien à branler.
I don't need any of them.
Voilà. Putain, mais comment je récupère la balance, quoi? C'est ça, leur problème.
I'm not interested in the cash. An old garden hose with more holes than a golf course. I can't do anything with that. A beer crate with 24 bottles. All empty. Cheap beer. That's about right for Fuller. I just wonder why he has the crate in the basement. I can't see him coming down here every time he wants to drink a beer upstairs.
Et putain de rat en plus qui court là-dedans là.
Ancient rusted bucket with a little bit of water in it.
Le mannequin de
Wouldn't
mauvais
accept
goût
it
comme
as a
Jaja.
present, even if it didn't stink.
D'accord. J'épuise tous les sujets pour être sûr les gars, je clique
It's
partout.
only a matter of time until it's completely rusted through. I certainly don't need a bucket, nor a loaf.
Voilà, au moins la flèche n'apparaît plus en rouge. Alors toile de fond, ok.
I'll leave it here in case the power drops out again. And that can only be a matter of time looking at the fuse box.
Ok, donc la bougie on n'y touche pas. Le boîtier à fusible c'est pareil, on n'y touche plus. On a le saut de peinture.
Rainbow's finest, pearly white 85. I don't think I can recall having seen one pearly white thing in this whole building.
Ok, en ce qui concerne le saut de peinture, on est réglé aussi.
Some photo of a beach in an ocean. There are millions of pictures like this. Some photo of a beach. Some photo of a beach.
Ah, ça a changé, c'est plus une corne de... Bon, oh là là, attends, c'est plage, château. Ok, bon, je vais pas y toucher pour le moment.
I bet this is a weighing scale.
Donc voilà, vu que maintenant il a dit ça, que c'est une balance, on doit pouvoir prendre la balance à l'hôpital, on est d'accord?
I'd better leave the scales here. What would I do with scales?
Mais pour peser l'autre trou du cul, fils de pute, voilà pourquoi faire. Putain, mais ça me fatigue ça. Alors peut-être qu'en allant examiner le corps de Fuller une énième fois...
Hey!
I forgot.
Ferme-la, c'est bon toi.
I'd rather not do that. Whoever it was, he must have been out of his mind. I'd rather not do. I'd rather not. There's a buyer, just like the one, a metal buyer. The edges are bent. It's probably taken to another room for the actual one. Better not now. At least there aren't any cameras in the patient's rooms. Or in the restroom. We'll have to... The question is, has the job made him cynical and depressive? Or does he have this job because he's always been cynical and depressive? I don't mean to disturb... Better not now.
Mhm. C'est peut-être à la meuf qu'il faut que je donne ça, j'en ai aucune putain d'idée. Attends, je vais lui parler à lui.
I don't want to just sit here and wait for some news. I can drop by at any time and ask how she's...
On peut pas lui parler non plus. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce délire de ouf?
A set of scales. Maybe for overweight patients? They certainly look a bit more solid. I'd better leave this.
Ou alors la balance serait à la maison? Tu vas me dire? Mais je crois pas. Je ne crois clairement pas.
Nothing interesting to see. I don't think I'll find anything interesting in that.
Putain, mais c'est pas vrai, quoi.
I don't have to call right now.
Je vais parler à
I don't
Eddie,
wanna
on sait
talk to
jamais.
him at the moment.
Ok, il a rien à dire à Eddie.
I bet that's an original radio set from the Second World War. A cupboard full of lots of different things. Books, a record player.
You want to buy something?
I'll have a look around first.
Là, c'est pareil, j'ai déjà tout checké.
Fuller's mother will have to take the mutt for a walk on her own now. Oh well. Now Fuller's mother's got less washing to hang up. That's Fuller's office window. Fortunately, I don't need the back door anymore, now that I've got my little private entrance. I bet this is a weighing scale. I bet this is a weighing scale. I bet this is a weighing scale. Real smart. Cut off the ropes so I can't use them anymore. Great idea, Darren. A time? I'm not gonna touch any lit light bulb. That's gotta be...
Bon, déjà, on peut regarder les négatifs. On dirait une sorte de code. J'ai aucune idée de à quoi ça correspond en fait. Ah putain.
no wiser than before. I'll try it again later. Doc Newhouse's ID has got me past the hospital security guy. Luckily, he didn't take too much of a good look at it. Nothing to see. And I can't use the door as long as the police seal is sticking to it.
Bon, attends, parce que c'est quand même un truc de ouf, là, à un moment donné. Comment ça se fait que... Attends, mais c'est très très louche. Ça soluce, elle pue du cul, quoi. Parce que le mec te dit tout simplement, allez dans la chambre de votre mère, récupérer la balance, quoi. C'est totalement écrit comme ça n'a aucun sens, finalement.
I don't want to stop her from doing her job. Right now. She's moved seats and is preoccupied with the papers.
Ah.
Perhaps there are medical records or bills in the cupboard. Forms, transfers... Making people well again is just an aside. I don't think anything in here is going to interest me. I don't mean to disturb you.
Ou j'ai oublié de faire un truc dans la morgue. Non, c'est bizarre parce que ils nous disent de récupérer, si tu veux, la balance avant même qu'on rentre dans la morgue pour la première fois. Ou alors en fait, faudrait... Putain, mais je comprends pas. Je ne comprends pas le délire en fait. Alors attends, peut-être qu'il faut retourner voir... Attends, c'est un bordel. Je vais retourner voir sa map monde là.
The US, Hawaii, something illegible, and Europe. Fuller smeared half of it with his filthy paws. A greasy map of the world. My world tour is written. The USA around Utah.
Ok, donc peut-être qu'il a changé le code vu qu'il nous a surpris, tu sais, dans sa pièce secrète. Peut-être qu'entre temps, ça on nous le dit pas et que le code a été changé. Bon, alors attends, le code c'était 4, 1, 5, 3, 2. Donc 4. 4, 1, 5. 3. Et enfin 2. Bon, ok.
That's got it. The clips are off and the screen's gone up. Battered-looking numeric pad with small metal buttons. I guess that you have to enter a code to open the door. Now all I have to do is find out the code. Battered-looking numeric pad with small metal buttons. Now all I have to do is... If it really is a kind of scale...
Ah, voilà.
Measure Fuller's weight while he tapped in the secret number into this pad.
Voilà, les petits bonhommes. Ça, c'était pas marqué dans sa fils de puterie de Solus à l'autre enculé qui nous a rédigé ça encore. Et je tiens à vous stipuler, Black Mirror 1 et Black Mirror 2 sont des solutions JVC, les gars. Hein. C'est des solutions jeuxvideo.com. Je veux dire, les mecs, les gars ne savent clairement pas bosser, quoi. Donc, une fois que vous avez réouvert, du coup, les fonds à photo, alors je vous redonne le code, c'est 4, 1, 5, 3, 2. Voilà. Donc vous avez les cordes dans l'ordre, hein. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tu vois ce que je veux dire. Donc maintenant qu'il a dit ça, ce fils d'apute, je vais faire une sauvegarde parce qu'on n'est jamais à l'abri de mourir bêtement dans ce jeu-là, ou alors d'avoir un petit crash des familles, et t'es très dessus du coup. Et maintenant, normalement, je dois pouvoir récupérer la balance dans la chambre d'hôpital de la daronne. Putain, mais l'épopée, ma gueule, incroyable. Alors, vas-y, fais-moi voir ça. Voilà, maintenant il va prendre la balance.
All right then. I'll take that heavy thing with me.
Voilà, voilà. Tac, 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 tac. Donc là, maintenant qu'on a la balance, je crois qu'on peut filer le soda au bordel. Voilà, tout s'est débloqué, c'est nickel. Putain, ma gueule. Je t'avoue que j'ai cherché presque 40 minutes en off là. Casse les couilles. Vous le verrez pas parce que je vous fais un montage, tu sais, je vais couper, mais voilà quoi.
Exactly.
That's very nice.
Ah, lui il va chier dans tous les coins.
But
Vache.
you could do me another favor. Can you keep watch here for a minute? I'll be right back. Real quick.
I thought you couldn't leave your post.
It's an emergency. I'll be back in a minute. Wait here.
Ok.
No problem. What was that about? Strange. Oh well, he's gone.
Ok, donc maintenant, on va pouvoir aller peser fouleur. Donc attends, hop, hop,
All right. I can work out Fuller's and the buyer's weight
c'est ça.
together.
Revenez à la morgue, examinez le corps de fouleur. Sortez ensuite la balance pour peser fouleur sur la civière. Allez ensuite à la civière vide, qui se trouve à gauche, et pesez-la pour déduire son poids et obtenir le poids exact de fouleur avant que le gardien ne fasse éruption dans la morgue. 158 kilos avec le poids de la civière.
How much of that is buyer and how much is Fuller?
Voilà, hop. Ensuite, il faut peser celle-là.
Let's see.
On va s'en sortir, mon petit bonhomme. Voilà.
The buyer weighs about 53
24
pounds.
kilos.
348 for Fuller with the buyer. Minus
134 kilos.
for the buyer makes
Il était si lourd, ce gros porc de merde. Mais en fait, il est super gros.
That's Fuller's weight, and that's what I gotta put on the scales. Perhaps a bit more. He wasn't wearing any clothes.
Eh oui, il y a ça aussi.
A lot of blood after all. I weigh nearly 198 pounds with clothes on. So I just need around another 99 pounds on the scale with me. I'm sure I can find something in the basement.
Don't move!
What the?
Oh, le mec.
I didn't wanna...
Jeune à la main et tout, wesh.
What are you doing? Trying to poison me, huh? That ain't gonna work on me.
Me? Poison you? What makes you think that...
No one has ever offered me a drink. And someone like you, of all people, bring me a soda.
Yeah, well, I thought you were thirsty.
Yeah, sure, junkie. You want to steal medication, huh? Or equipment to make some money, don't you?
That's crazy. I was...
The soda's poison, right? It's in the lab right now. And if it turns out you trying to poison me...
Yeah, well... Poisoned...
You going to jail for this. You terrorist.
And you were missing your old boss and wanted to say goodbye to him.
Something like that.
Don't give me that crap. Breaking and entering, larceny, we can lock you up for that.
Breaking and entering and larceny. According to the security guy, I'm a seriously dangerous terrorist.
He caught you snooping around, and that's bad enough. I understand that you want to help your girlfriend, but this kind of thing doesn't really help. When this gets out, and Dick's gonna make sure that everyone in town knows about his heroic act by tomorrow morning, then it's gonna look like you wanted to get rid of evidence, or something like that.
Can I go now?
Darren, I'm not against you, but keep your nose out of this. If we catch you snooping around again, you're gonna end up in the can, capiche?
Yeah, capiche.
Now get out of here. I've got to reassure Dick and make it clear to him the boy's harmless. Ok, maintenant qu'on a fait ça, putain, il était bouillant le gardien de sécu. Le mec de la sécu là, il rigole. Ah ben. Voilà, c'est ça. Alors, on retourne maintenant chez Fuller. Et à partir de là, les négatifs qu'on a trouvés dans la pendule vont nous servir à constituer un code. Le code est 2482. Alors attends, revenez au studio, utilisez la clé avec l'horloge coucou, récupérez les 4 négatifs, allez au comptoir du studio où se trouve la table lumineuse. Interposez les négatifs pour former le code 2482, descendez alors vers la porte.
Bon, attends, on va faire ça tranquille. Voilà. Ah oui, et il va automatiquement placer le poids idéal sur la balance en fait. Ça, on n'aura pas besoin de se faire chier avec. Donc 24. Attends, est-ce qu'il tourne ou pas? Ah, il tourne. Ok. Donc je pense que déjà, il faut mettre les images dans le bon sens. Voilà. Ok. De toute façon, peu importe dans l'ordre où on les superpose, non? Ça n'a aucun sens, putain. Ça se trouve, c'est pas... Ouais, en fait, ça se trouve, il n'y a pas besoin de les mettre dans un sens particulier. Elles peuvent aller dans tous les sens, quoi, tu vois, du moment... Ah ouais, putain, le bordel de pute. Alors, faut une barre comme ça, une barre comme ça, une barre comme ça. Donc, celui-là pourrait bien être le premier, en fait. En vrai de vrai. Ouais, c'est ça. Attends. Oh, c'est pareil louche, putain. Attends. Ça peut être comme ça aussi, la vache. Ah non de Dieu. Mais putain de bordel de merde. Mais ça n'a aucun sens, putain. C'est vraiment de la merde. Putain, mais quel bordel sans nom.
Hey, 2482. The rows produce digital figures when arranged in the right order. I'm certain that's the code for the secret door. The negatives were Fuller's emergency memory aid.
Oh. Alors attends, c'est pas grave, on descend direct au sous-sol. Ok, maintenant qu'on a ce foutu putain de code...
I don't think that'll do anything. I'm not heavy enough.
C'était 24,82, c'est ça? Ce qu'on avait dit, non? Attends, je vérifie quand même au cas où. Il me semble que c'est ça. Hop, 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 hop. Ouais, 24,82, c'est bien ça.
It's the weight. I have to put Fuller's exact weight on the scales. The code on its own isn't enough.
Non mais attends, qu'est-ce que c'est que ce délire encore?
I'm missing about 90
Ok.
pounds of additional weight.
Ah, fallait recliquer sur la balance avant, d'accord. Entrer le code ne suffit pas pour déclencher la cutscene de Darren qui va placer le poids nécessaire sur la balance. Putain, mais quel galère.
Along with my weight, another few pounds ought to do it. I reckon that'll be exactly enough. It might work now. That's it. At last.
Ok, examinez la zone et tirez les rideaux qui sont à droite pour dévoiler une plaque en métal. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans sa salle secrète à ce fils de pute?
Somewhere there's gotta be...
Oh putain, je vois que dalle.
Here.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Ah ouais. Dégénéré le mec.
That bastard.
Ok, alors maintenant, examiner la zone. Et... Alors attends, on va examiner la zone.
The metal locker looks very old. Perhaps it's from a school or a sports club.
On va déjà tout passer au crible ici.
Cupboard's locked. But there's no padlock and no combination lock on the door. There's gotta be some other kind of mechanism.
Ok, y a rien à faire ici, je m'excite pas le cul.
Cupboard's locked. But there's no padlock and no combination lock on the door. There's gotta be some other kind of mechanism.
D'accord, ok. En fait, faut utiliser la boule en laiton ici.
Golden balls on the bedposts.
Vas-y, prends-la, mon loulou. Il faut tirer les rideaux à droite dans la pièce.
It really works. The ball simply plugged into the tube of the bedpost.
Voilà.
Weird. That curtain looks like Fuller stole it from his mother. Old-fashioned, but in better shape than everything else here. What have we got here? Something's happened.
Ça a dû ouvrir le placard, si je vous dis pas de conneries, les gars, c'est ça. Ouais, c'est ça, ça a ouvert le placard, on va pouvoir récupérer des photos dedans.
It's open, but I can't get excited about it. I don't want to see what's on these photos.
Voilà. Ah, Madame Biba, wesh.
There's only Mrs. Biba in these pictures, but there could be other pictures of other women, and therefore lots of people with a motive. That, along with the blackmail letter, should easily convince the police. Fuller was a blackmailer, and worse. There must have been dozens of people who wanted him dead.
Tu m'étonnes.
Dozens of
Quel gros
people
porc
with
de
a
pute.
motive. Unlike Angelina. I'll get her out of jail with this.
Bon, allez, pour le côté RP, on va tout passer au crible watch.
Lots of little bottles of knockout drops. That's... Oh, God. I picked them up. Oh, Fuller's package, it clinked.
Ah ouais, il avait du GHBH.
I don't want to have anything to do with that. What would have happened if he still had some of that stuff when Angelina was here? Would he... Did he call her, perhaps? Did he want to lure her here and she might have defended herself and... But then it'd be self-defense. Angelina would have told the police that. Come on. Stay concentrated. Angelina had nothing to do with it. The bed's got a metal frame and a worn mattress. It's
Ah, c'est
stained,
horrible.
moldy. No sheet, no pillow, just this grubby blanket. I don't want to know what went on here. I'm just afraid that I already do. He recorded it. The pig got it all on video. This way he got his kicks from it all a bit longer. And he had evidence. There's no tape in the camera.
Mhm.
A camera tripod. An older model than the one up in the shop. But it's got the same mounting system. It's for Fuller's camera. It wasn't enough for Fuller to just drug his victims. He tied them up too and probably got some perverse pleasure from the fact they were at his mercy.
Voilà, comme ça on aura un maximum d'éléments à apporter, tu sais, au commissaire, en fait. Donc là on a une grille d'évac, ok. L'interrupteur, le bordel. Bon bah on peut du coup aller maintenant directement au commissariat pour montrer les photos qu'on a trouvées de Mademoiselle Biba.
That's really interesting.
It's repulsive and a damn good motive, right?
Indeed. doesn't mean that the Bibas have anything to do with the murder.
Of course not. Look, I guess your people would find even more in Fuller's secret room. Then you'll have plenty of suspects, all with good motives.
I've already sent some people over there. But all of this doesn't prove that it wasn't Miss Morgan.
But she had no motive.
Yes, she did.
That's him. That's the guy that followed me.
Nice that you came, Mr.
Reginald Boris is my name, Captain. I'm a private detective from England. I'm sure I can contribute a few things that will clear up this case quite considerably.
That's what we like to hear. We have a few questions for you as it happens.
For example, why you lured Angelina into a trap?
Mr. Michaels.
The important question is surely why? Why did Miss Morgan murder the photographer Fuller? Well, quite simple. She was also photographed by him. As you can see, not quite as revealing as the others, but I haven't got all of the photos. I'm sure your people will find other pictures that put it beyond all doubt.
What the? Those are mine! I shot those pictures of Angelina yesterday afternoon!
All right, calm down. What's going on here?
You'd better ask him. He must have stolen these pictures from Angelina's hotel room. These pictures have got nothing to do with it.
It's the same photo paper as the other ones.
And I got them from Fuller. He said he had lots more.
Oh, man. Lies!
Well, we'll see about that. Darren, go and get some fresh air. Calm yourself down. Mr. Boris, come with me, please. There are a few things we need to discuss.
Why, certainly.
And Angelina?
She stays where she is until we've cleared up this mess.
But...
We'll get in touch when we need your help. Good day.
Ok.
This can't be for real.
Maintenant, direction l'hôtel.
I believe you. You were right about Fuller, and there's something not quite right with this Detective Boris.
Then go in there, arrest him, and release Miss Morgan already.
It's not that simple. But it'll all become clear. In a few days, everything will be cleared up. Until then, you should just wait. And go visit your mother.
Wait a few days? And give this asshole time to get new evidence? Yeah, right. Next thing you know, he'll frame her for the Kennedy assassination. I'm gonna find out what game he's playing.
Good. But be careful. The end doesn't justify the means. You've already broken into Fuller's house. If you get caught doing something like that, you'll get it for real.
Then you'd better stay away from me. He can only have gotten the pictures from Angelina's hotel room. I should have a look around there, regardless of what the police think.
Ok, nous voilà repartis directement en direction de l'hôtel. Alors l'hôtel à chaque fois, putain, l'hôtel, c'est là, hein, en haut à droite.
Get lost, you damn critters! Get off my veranda!
The seagulls seem to like the veranda just as much as the hotel owner does.
Ok, donc on va devoir monter voir Angelina dans sa chambre d'hôtel, seulement le proprio va pas nous laisser monter. Donc il va falloir émietter du pain sur la véranda, les oiseaux vont venir, tu vois ils sont là, bestioles de mort, ils vont venir gras, et lui il va sortir, on va prendre la clé à l'accueil et on va pouvoir se faufiler dans les étages comme ça.
Excuse me.
Yes, please?
Do you know that Angelina's been arrested?
I can't tell you anything about that.
But you do know.
Look, Darren, this is a family hotel.
I understand. Can I have a quick look around in Miss Morgan's room?
Absolutely not.
Even if I were to let something slip out to the press?
I'm not going to be blackmailed. And anyway, the newspaper belongs to my brother-in-law.
Nice for you. I saw the card and the flowers that you sent my mother.
Oh, well, that was a given. As I hear it, isn't she any better?
Seems there's not much kept private round here.
Well, my wife is a friend of the doctor's wife. After all, one worries about people, doesn't he?
Would you let me know then when my mother's condition starts to improve?
Sorry?
Was this guy here again yesterday?
You mean the one who was asking about Miss Morgan? Yes, I saw him the one time through the window. He was headed towards town.
Where was he coming from?
I can't tell you exactly. Somewhere from around the beach, I'd say.
Well, can you keep your eyes peeled? I believe he's caught up in all this.
In the murder?
For sure. He was following Miss Morgan, and now he's framed her for the murder.
What are things coming to? What kind of folks are running around in our lovely little Biddeford these days?
What do you reckon? Who do you think murdered Fuller?
Well, the cops already have a suspect.
That's crazy. It wasn't her.
I hope so, too. And I also hope they keep it quiet about where she was staying.
And that's all you're worried about?
Now listen here. My whole family's welfare depends on this hotel. You know what my daughter's tuition fees in Switzerland cost?
There's an innocent girl sitting in jail. That interests me more than your daughter's college fees.
Oh, forgive me, you're right. But if Miss Morgan is innocent, which is what we all assume, then the truth will soon come to light.
Oh, I'll bring it to light, all right. Whatever it costs. You got a seagull problem here?
I wouldn't call it that. They kind of come with the coast. It's just, it would be nice if they kept away. In my opinion, they ought to be out on the ocean, or on rocks on the coast. But not on my veranda. And they've lost their fear of humans, and the hotel guests are always feeding them, especially with bits of fish. And then at some point the guests leave, and I'm left with a flock of seagulls on my veranda. They wreck the cushions, and oh, well.
They crap on your tables?
Well, I wouldn't have put it like that myself, but yes.
The weather isn't going to be suiting to your guests.
Oh, yeah, well, there's not much going on anyway. The change in the weather was already announced. And to be honest, right now I'm quite happy there's not so many guests in the hotel. You know why. With the incident.
Have the cops sealed off Miss Morgan's room?
They were here first thing this morning. Got me out of bed, they did. I was worried that they'd pull the whole room apart. Took a whole lot of photos and fingerprints. You know, like in a movie.
But they didn't.
The captain had a look around the room, made a few notes, and told me that nothing should be touched. After 10 minutes, he was off again, without taking anything with him.
So are they coming back again?
I don't know. I didn't get the feeling that the captain was looking for anything in particular. He just wanted to take a look around.
So there could definitely still be clues hidden in the room. I need to be able to get a look around in there. And I'll be a lot more thorough than the captain.
Alors voilà, pour ce faire, il va falloir choper le pain, alors sortir, mettre le pain sur la véranda. Voilà, véranda. Voilà, émiette le pain, frérot. Ah mais c'est fou de la gueule de qui. Ah oui, faut l'émietter ici. D'accord, on l'émiette directement là. Ok. Voilà. Nickel, ça fait le taf, wesh. Voilà, les bestioles démoniaques arrivent. Lui, il va sortir comme une furie de là-dedans. Mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ce foutu bordel? On est en train de nourrir des bestioles, que ça, wesh. Voilà. Le mec, il est à l'affût, quoi. Hop. Choper la clé. On monte à l'étage. Hop là. Alors attends, parce qu'il faut photographier un truc, il faut prendre la lampe en photo, je crois, et je sais plus trop quoi. Attends. Les verres, ah oui, les verres, attends. Voilà, il prend ses petites photos pour le Mr. Egg des familles. Chicane. Ensuite, faut pas oublier de récupérer le micro dans la lampe de chevet.
A very lovely theme. What's this then?
Au final, la photo que j'aurais loupée, c'était l'étendoir derrière dans le jardin de Fuller, là. C'est la seule photo que j'aurais loupée. Voilà.
I don't believe it. A microphone. A listening device. The bastards bugged Angelina. There's no cable on it. It must have a little transmitter, but such a tiny transmitter can't have much of a range. That means there has to be an amplifier or a more powerful transmitter around here.
Voilà. Le reste de la radio se trouve dans le conduit.
A good hiding place for a radio set. I bet the hole leads right up to the roof. I knew it.
Et ensuite, on descend et on restitue la clé au proprio qui va être furieux, apparemment.
The bug only needs to transmit a few yards, and then this powerful set amplifies the signal and sends it on to wherever. She only drank non-alcoholic drinks in the diner yesterday. Angelina is about as good with alcohol as I am. Nice work. There were skilled craftsmen across the whole region all those years back. They brought all of their experience and designs from Europe and supplied the whole of the States from here. This isn't exactly my taste, and I can't find anything to help.
Where have you come
Voilà.
from? What do you think you're doing?
You
Can't just march through the rooms. This is a discreet, familial hotel. Where is the key for room 5? Miss Morgan's room. You've got it.
Il se rend compte qu'on a couillonné, dis donc.
Give it here, immediately. Don't let the police hear about this, for heaven's sake.
Ok, on est bon.
Now get out! I never want to see you here again.
If you just...
Don't!
Man, was he upset or what? Doesn't matter. I've got everything I wanted and I don't need to go back into the hotel again.
Ok, donc là on a un petit micmac les gars à faire. Il faut déjà aller voir Eddie, parce que c'est celui qui s'y connaît en radio, qui connaît en communication radio. Donc on va aller déjà lui demander son aide dans un premier temps. Voilà.
There was something else.
Well, spit it out. What do you want?
The police are looking for a man called Reginald Boris. He was hiding in a side street next to your shop. Did you notice anything?
If I noticed a little punk like that, I'd have given him an earful.
That I can believe. You're an expert on radio equipment, right? Can you tell me what this is?
Who the hell?
Darren. Can you help me or not? It's important.
Well, that's a plain old transmitter. Cheap Asian trash.
I found that thing in a ventilation shaft in a young woman's hotel room. What kind of range does this thing have?
Not far. If it's used in a room, a couple of miles at best.
And it's not possible to find out where the receiver is, right? That doesn't help at all. Damn.
I know all the hams in the area, and none of them would hide that kind of thing in a lady's room. But I intercepted some strange Morse code last night. Long wave, just after 1800 hours. Someone knew. He said something about a girl who is now safe. He also said he'd be back in touch today at 1800 hours.
That could have been Reginald Boris.
A foreigner?
Yes. And apart from that, perhaps Old Fuller's murderer. And someone who wants to frame an innocent party.
And you want to stop that? Well, maybe there's a spark of decency in you yet.
Can we track down Reginald if he transmits again at 1800 hours?
Well, you bet. with directional antennas. I got one here. We'll have to build another one. We'll get his bearings from 2 different points, and then bang! We got him.
What do you need for it?
Oh, well, let me think. I've got a radio here. We can use that. I need a metal tube, a copper wire, at least a meter, and you'll need headphones and a compass to get the bearings right. You bring me that stuff, and I'll build you the direction finder. And hurry! There ain't much time till 1800.
1800 hours. That's 6 p.m., right?
Oh my God.
Ok, on est bon. Alors, il faut aller à la maison, récupérer la boussole qui se trouve sur le télescope, ainsi que le casque à droite de la télé. Yes. Hop, la boussole se trouve ici.
I'll just borrow it. Alright then, I need the compass. I'll have to sacrifice the telescope.
Voilà. Ensuite, on va au diners. Il est où le diners? Il est là. On va dénuder avec la pince. Alors attends, déjà, il faut prendre la poubelle en photo. Ici, il y a un Mr. Egg. Déjà, on va faire les choses dans l'ordre, wesh. Ensuite, on va se munir de la pince pour découper un morceau de guirlande. Voilà. Putain, entre les ampoules qu'on a péta, la guirlande qu'on coupe et tout, on lui nique son resto au calme à elle, hein. Vache. Voilà. Ensuite, de nouveau avec la pince, on va réagir sur le morceau de cuivre qu'on vient de récupérer pour le dénuder. Hop là. Voilà, maintenant on retourne voir Eddie. Et il va nous fabriquer notre radio compas dans le plus grand des calmes. Alors.
Here are all the things for the direction finder.
Very good. I'll build it up right away. But, first the theory. You take the receiver down to the coast, somewhere near the hotel. You turn on the radio, I'll set everything up, and don't fiddle with it. Then you turn the antenna slowly and listen for where the Morse code signal is the loudest. Look at the compass and write down the bearings and degrees where the antenna is pointing.
Good.
I'll do the same here with my receiver. Then we'll plot the bearings on this here map. Transmitter's located where the lines cross. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now let me get on with it.
Ok.
So,
nickel.
let's see.
Alors il faut tourner l'antenne 73 degrés nord-est. Attends, comment je tourne l'antenne? On n'est pas tout à fait dessus, c'est ça? Ok, nickel.
Got it. Back to the junk shop.
And? Do you have a bearing?
Yes, sir. Bearing at 73 degrees.
Very good. My bearing is 90 degrees. Go on. Plot the bearings.
Let's see. Your shop is here, and you had a bearing of 90 degrees. I was roughly here. This damn... Of course!
What is it?
A boat! Boris has got a boat. That's why no one here knows him, and why the police didn't find him. The lines cross a few hundred yards from the coast, about 2 miles to the east.
Good work. Now you need a boat. One of those lobster fishermen owes me a favor. You can use his.
And what should I do with it?
Sail out there, of course.
And serve myself up for a fight with Reginald Boris on his ship?
Didn't you hear the message? He plans on coming back into town again tonight, looking for you.
That's what he said? Huh, I must have missed that.
Well, go on then. You don't get many opportunities to be a hero.
I trust the police least of all. I'd rather get hold of the evidence of Angelina's innocence myself. And this time, it'll all be watertight.
Ok, nous voilà sur le bateau de Boris. Alors tu sais quoi, je vais faire une petite save, tu devrais en faire autant ma poule. Sait-on jamais, on n'est jamais à l'abri. Hein. Si je me fais buter bêtement ou quoi aux caisses. Alors, on va déjà examiner le voilier à l'extérieur. Alors, on a le gouvernail, machin, l'inverseur de poids, ouais, très bien. Hop.
I don't know much about sailboats, but I think this thing is called the boom. That's the thing that smacks unwary people on the head, knocking them overboard. I don't know much about sailboats. I don't know much about...
D'accord, la boîte.
Life jackets, a lifesaver, a few ropes, a buoy, and a gas can. Nothing of use at the moment. Life jackets, a lifesaver, a few... Nothing of use at the moment.
Ok. Ah, il ouvre toujours la même. Ok, d'accord, très bien.
Nothing of use at...
Très bien, mon gars. Bon, du coup, on rentre direct maintenant. Alors, j'examine l'endroit. Et après, on va se servir de l'ordinateur dans la foulée, en fait.
The road to El Dorado is written at the bottom. Isn't that in South America? A frame sheet of handmade paper. You can hardly read the writing and there's some kind of wildly painted lines over it. The road to El Dorado is written at the bottom. A frame...
D'accord, il dit toujours la même. Siège. Putain, il est bien son petit bateau, allez. Hein. Siège rabattable fermé par une serrure.
The lock doesn't seem particularly strong, but it's nah. I'm not gonna get.
On est bien d'accord. Donc, alors attends. La clé se trouve dans le deuxième tiroir apparemment.
The lamp is screwed to the ceiling. If it was just lying around somewhere, it might.
Ça va de soi, mon loulou. Chemise.
Cardboard folder. It looks really new. There's an A on the front. Huh. At the front of the folder is a small piece of transparent foil with lines on it. Strange. I'll take it with me. What else have we got here? Photos of Angelina. Some of them are clearly quite old. She can't be more than 13 or 14 years old in this one. Here she is as a kid. Huh. A note. New York, Boston. Perhaps that's her route? Yes. This proves that Boris has been following her for a while. I'll take the folder.
Ok, alors attends, est-ce que je peux regarder ce qu'il y a dedans ou pas?
There are various photos of Angelina in this file, and a few of Boris's drawings. They prove that he'd been following her for a while. But why? There are various... A transparency with some strange lines on it.
Ah, ça va être encore une histoire de code douteux, cette affaire-là. Alors, ordinateur portable.
Let's see. Wow, this is a cool model. Huh. What have we here? A file titled Willow Creek. I don't believe it.
Ah, une photo du château. Putain, il me manque ce château, je ne te cache pas.
On his computer of a place where my mother regularly receives money. Something very strange is going on here. I'll take it with me later. First, I need to find some more clues to what's actually going on here. What the hell? What links Boris with Willow Creek, and what's my mother got to do with it?
Ah, ça devient un beau
It's
bordel.
an extremely new and expensive lap. I'll take it with me later. What the hell?
Ok, donc il y a une clé à prendre, voilà, ici.
The cupboard looks like it's made of burl wood, but it can only be really a thin veneer. Otherwise.
Mais le mec se pose des questions, et ça doit être en acajou, on s'en bat les couilles, ouvre les tiroirs, cousin, je sais pas, non?
Alright.
Mec, il est en train de cambrioler à moitié un gars, et il est là, putain, mais quel beau vase en porcelaine de Chine! Qu'est-ce qu'on en a à foutre?
Ah,
Fouille dedans et récupère la clé, quoi. Là, hop. Tac.
aha. That must be the ship's power generator.
Ok, alors attends, le tournevis ici, non.
I guess the batteries are normally charged using a cable at the harbor. The generator's probably just meant for emergencies. Better not now. Better not now. Better not now. Better not now.
D'accord, alors attends, parce que c'est pas clair. D'accord, alors attends. Attends.
The pictures
Apparemment,
are
il y a des photos. Ah, les photos sont là,
They're
d'accord.
photos of me. They're all from yesterday, me walking around town. This is me leaving the store. And here I am going to the hotel.
Ah, le mec, c'est un paparazzi de folie, en fait.
Here I am with Angelina in the diner. Huh. That picture's been taken through the window. That Reginald fella must have been creeping about the whole time.
Voilà, propre.
Huh. I'll take them. Even though they'll probably be of no use.
Ensuite, il y a un coffre derrière le tableau.
A safe.
Voilà.
Hopefully it contains a few answers.
Ensuite, il faut retourner à la carte de l'Afrique.
A frame sheet of handmade paper. The road to
Alors ensuite, il faut utiliser notre papier calque sur le cadre de l'Afrique.
Let's see.
Ça va nous donner une certaine correspondance. Alors attends. Ouh là là, ouais, alors attends, là... Ah, en plus, on peut le changer. Oui, d'accord. Oh, putain, mais quel bordel. Ah, voilà.
The foil fits perfectly. It shows a route around the southern tip of Africa. The route is southwest, south, southeast, east, northeast, and northwest.
Alors attends, mon Lolo, parce que... Putain, mais c'est incroyable ça. Oh, merci, monsieur. Alors... Ok, donc les coordonnées, elles sont où? Elles sont là. Non. Ah non, il rentre les coordonnées automatiquement alors.
Here's a wind rose that you
Bah, de toute façon, c'est SOS, SE, NE et NO.
But unfortunately, I don't have a stethoscope with me to listen to the mechanism.
Waouh, comment tu sais? Ah oui, d'accord. Alors c'est... ça commence par SO. What? C'est peut-être ça, S... Mais merde. Mais ça peut pas être comme ça, putain. Alors attends, j'ai pas de SO. Donc, attends, le deuxième c'est un S tout seul. Je comprends pas. SW, S tout seul, SE. Le... Mais c'est... Ça n'a aucun sens. Je ne comprends pas. SE. Donc ça serait un S tout seul ici. Donc 2 S du coup. Voilà, 2 S, SE. Ok. E tout court. Qu'on n'a pas non plus. Ah si. NE et NO.
That was the right combination.
Ouais, donc en gros, le W représente le haut, voilà. Le haut, tout simplement. Donc c'était SW, t'as compris, quoi. C'est un truc pour te péter les couilles encore un peu plus. Oh, une belle chevalière, dis donc.
A ring with an eye-catching symbol on it. Looks a bit Celtic, a tree or something. It's not gonna help me, though. A floppy disk, labeled with Biddeford and today's date. That looks more like a clue. I should have a look at what's on it straight away. If the disk doesn't contain any critical information, then I have to keep searching. Either way, I should get a move on. I don't know how long Boris is gonna stay on land. There's nothing else in it.
On va direct regarder ce qu'il y a sur cette foutue disquette de pute. Le mec a un ordinateur à disquette propre, quoi. Portable et disquette en plus. Je sais même
No
pas si ça
electricity
existe.
on the boat. All right. Let's see if I can do something about that.
Ok, donc plus de courant, donc du coup tu te doutes bien que c'est le groupe électrogène qu'on va relancer maintenant. Voilà.
Completely dry. I need to pour in some gas.
Ok, donc à l'extérieur du bateau, ici, il y avait un bidon d'essence.
Somewhere here.
Voilà, on va refaire le plan du merdier. Voilà.
All right. Ready for the next try.
Alors là, les gars, soyez très vigilants, il y a une possibilité de mourir. Il va falloir être super réactif. Voilà, alors, ce qu'on va faire...
Very good. But also quite loud. Hopefully no one can hear the noise on land.
Alors, petite sauvegarde parce qu'on n'est jamais trop prudent. Boris va se pointer avec un flingue, va falloir le faire tomber en faisant pivoter le mât du bateau pour le faire chavirer à l'eau, mais lui il va être armé.
Let's see if there's any...
Donc il y a moyen qu'il nous colle une pastos dans le buffet. Oh, de Dieu.
What the... This is reflecting light. Second and third degree burns on hands, arms, legs, fractured back, partial surgery. Due to a bad fall. This entry is from 1973. Right after the car crash. Rather an alleged car crash. This Reginald Morris one of my mother's medical records. Does he know her from the time in England? I'll deal with that later. Let's try and look at the Angelina thing first. Angelina. Hey, it's a little store. And there's someone standing in the shadows. It's Mr. Biber. He must have found out about the blackmail and then lost it. And there's Angelina. She's going into the store. Oh, this is the proof. Fuller was already dead when Angelina arrived at the store. But Boris saw that Biber had murdered Fuller, and he must have called Angelina and then the police afterwards. Why did he get her arrested? Was she in the way? In his search for mother? Huh?
Good evening, Mr. Michaels.
You! Stay away from me!
That's very difficult on such a small boat, wouldn't you say?
What do you want from me?
It's all very complicated, believe me. But we'll have enough time to clear it out. We're both going on a little trip.
I don't think so. Ah! Damn it! Ah!
Ça dégage là.
Yeah.
Ah, comment il se la joue beau gosse, wesh. Il est en train de tirer la tête que ça.
Is the disc is still okay? You saved me.
I just wish they caught Boris.
He'll resurface soon enough.
I should have backed them. The boat wouldn't go any faster. Still don't know that you wanted Boris. If you fly back to England on your own, who's gonna watch out for you then?
Oh, it's nice of you to worry. I got you. And Boris seemed to be acting like you would with your mother, right? Nothing's going to happen to me.
I still wish you'd stay here. Or that I could come with you.
We've been through this already. You have to stay here with your mother until she gets better. You can come and visit me in a few weeks. By then I'll know more about that mysterious creature.
What? What do you mean?
I'm going to investigate. Willow Creek, Bedford Forest, about the time your mother was at the castle.
Listen to me. You are not gonna do that. Please, keep out of this.
But I'm a historian. Digging into the past is just what I do. Don't worry. Don't miss. know who could save me if I get into trouble.
Darren?
Huh?
They just called from the hospital. You should get over there straight away.
My mom.
Ok, donc direction l'hôpital, mes
That's
petits
a
loups.
postcard of Biddeford. It's very useful for getting from one part of town to the next.
Ah là là, fais chier, tu peux pas te TP quand tu veux en fait. Il y a des fois tu peux, des fois tu peux pas.
That's a postcard.
Ouais, là faut qu'on y aille à pied, visiblement. Déjà il a arrêté de pleuvoir, c'est déjà pas mal.
Mr. Michaels? It's, the doctor would like to speak to you.
Has something happened?
Just go through, please.
Ah, l'autre fils de pute, il est plus là.
Darren,
Where's my mom?
Your mom's heart failed this morning.
What? No, that's impossible.
I really am very sorry.
Mom!
Hello, this is Rebecca Michaels. Unfortunately, I'm not at home at the moment. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you. Darren? Darren, are you there? He's here, Darren. Reginald Boris is here. I went to Willow Creek. I couldn't resist. Please forgive me. I found out a few things about this place. It seems there's something like a conspiracy here, and I think Reginald Boris is part of it. I saw him today, and now... No, go! Ah! Darren! Help me!
Hello? Angelina!
T'as le mec, il est tourmenté comme Samuel Gordon. Parce qu'au final, je crois que Darren ignore encore que c'est un Gordon, en fait. Qui fait partie de la lignée, de la longue lignée des Gordon. Ah là là. Ok, donc fin du chapitre 2, mes petits poulets. Nous allons tout de suite nous atteler au chapitre 3. Alors je pense qu'il y aura... Alors je pense que je le ferai aussi en 5 chapitres. Normalement. Enfin je ferai en sorte que ça fasse 5 chapitres parce qu'à un moment donné... Ok, on prend... Ah, on va enfin en Angleterre, wesh. Lourd. Enfin, putain, je suis content.
So, this is it. The one and only hotel in this godforsaken place. I had to change trains in London and then sit for another 45 minutes in a cab. And now here, I'm in the middle of nowhere. The village of Willow Creek itself is a bit further down the road. But I ought to take a look around here first. Angelina must have checked into this hotel.
Ok mes petits poulets, donc c'est la fin du chapitre 2 de Black Mirror 2 et nous nous retrouvons pour la solution du chapitre 3 à Willow Creek. Donc justement on va commencer à mon avis à Là, on rentre vraiment dans le vif du sujet, on va apprendre vraiment certaines choses. Donc déjà, on sait déjà de toute façon que Darren fait partie des Gordon. Peut-être que sa mère lui a caché pour des raisons de sécurité ou quoi ou qu'est-ce. Angelina, pour le moment, on ne sait absolument pas qui elle est, ni quel est son lien étroit avec la famille, ou est-ce que c'est un membre de la famille également. Mais bon, je pense qu'on va l'apprendre. Quoique vu qu'il y a Black Mirror 3 aussi, ça se trouve vont garder l'énigme, tu sais, le suspense à fond. En tout cas, toujours est-il que j'espère que cette solution bordélique vous aidera, parce que c'est bordélique, on va pas se mentir, hein, comme jeu c'est très relou. En attendant, je vous souhaite de passer une très bonne fin de journée et on se retrouve pour le chapitre 3. Je vous fais des bisous, ciao ciao ciao.